Hi, thanks for checking out my video. Basically I've been playing ARK for almost 6 years now, since June 2015. I've played the Island, Scorched Earth, Aberration and a tiny bit of Extinction. Never really got as far as doing any of the bosses and stuff, so I thought I'd jump on and have another go. I'm going to be playing the Island to start with, maybe jump onto some other maps later on, depending on how this goes. Running a few mods on the server, mainly just stuff to make life a little bit quicker and take some of the grind out of the game. Also to address the fact that there's no real way to get sort of higher tier gear, except for the very end game stuff. So I've got a Fister's All Fog Remover, fog's really annoying. Dino Storage V2, so that allows you to put your dinosaurs into a basically a Pokeball type device, which means you can take dinosaurs around the map more easily, as well as being able to see their stats and colours, which is especially useful in breeding mutations, which I'm looking to do a little later on as well. We're also running Crafting Skill Potion, basically just to save the hassle of using mind wipes and then having to set the stats back every time we want to use Crafting Skill. Using no collision structures just makes it a bit easier to make a more aesthetic base around rocks and stuff. Structures Plus, I'm sure you're all familiar with, adds loads of new structure variants to the game, just a little bit better snapping and stuff like that, some triangle foundation pieces. As well as a few more complicated items, which I'll go into as we sort of get to using them. I do have a mod installed called Destructive Laser Tester. This one is a mod that allows you to create blueprints from items such as saddles, weapons and gear. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be using that one. It can get a bit OP once you stack a few iterations of that, obviously, with the crafting skill. I'm going to be starting out trying to use the S Plus blueprint converter instead, which should hold me back a little bit more. We've got Stack Mod, which makes stacking in inventories into bigger piles, as well as removing 90% of weight from a lot of resources. Obviously that's just to save me time going backwards and forwards farming stuff as much. It does make the game a bit easier, but hey, I'm not here to challenge myself unnecessarily. I've got a bridge mod by Dubcut, which just adds a few more options for bridges rather than just building them out of ceilings. I've got Death Recovery mod, which basically allows you to create a gravestone where you can recover your items if you die out in the wilds of the map. And last but not least, Classic Flyers. I've been playing this game since very early on. Back in the day, flyers were slightly different in their stats, and I preferred them. One of the main differences is that you're able to level the speed stat on flyers, so this, again, people might see it as a bit cheaty, but it's just boring flying around the map on standard speed. So there we go. So we're going to start at the South Zone 2. The reason for that is that it gives us good access to, first of all, just a nice quiet area on the tip of this little peninsula here. Also there's a lot of beaver dams around this little watery inlet area. That's going to help us out, obviously, because we're going to be able to get cementing paste, as well as some other resources quite easily. And here we go. So, I know a few things have changed since I've really played the game that seriously. One thing that's going to affect me early game quite a bit is going to be the thieves that have been introduced around the beaches. So that's the Pegamastics and the Ichthyornis. They are both going to be the bane of my life for a little while. So, going to get started, going to gather up some resources, unlock some of the basic equipment, and level up a little bit. got to find a good spot to start our base off here. Got to watch out, because there could be Pegos, Dillos, Ichthyornises, and a few other things. Should probably try and kill this dodo to get some meat. Right, please excuse me, just have a few technical difficulties there. As I was saying, probably makes sense for us to kill a couple of these dodos and get some meat and hide going. Before I do that, I need to craft the hatchet so we can actually get the hide. Okay, just dodos around for now, so that's good. And what level is this guy? 48. Well, that's good enough. We'll leave you alone until we can knock you out. I'm going to build a little area up on these rocks. Maybe just over there. Yeah, I think this is going to be the start of our base here. Got access to water. Build up on here and that'll keep it out of the way a bit. Okay, so I forgot we're going to need some fibre before we can build anything. Not sure if I can get any of that without having to swim over to the other side. Actually I can, but I've just got to run the whole way back up the this little inlet here. Oh, running out of food. I should really get a campfire on the go and sort that out first. So, campfire built. Food is on the way. Starving any second, so we'll hold out for that. Okay, yeah, so for anyone wondering, gather rate globally on the server is 4. I don't think there's any other changes to it in terms of that. I think Wildcard have separately increased gather rates since I last played though. This does seem higher than I remember. Okay, yeah, that'll be enough fibre to begin with. So we're just going to head back along to the base now. I'll see you back there unless anything happens along the way. In which case we'll bring you back. Oh god, okay. Gonna have to fight this guy. Hopefully that'll go okay. Or is he leaving me alone? No, right. Yeah, you're gonna want to fight, aren't you? So let's not get spat on. Okay, we're gonna get spat on. Hopefully take this guy out before he kills us. Oh, it's gonna be pretty close. Right, back at base. Nearly dead. Let's get some food. Oh, this is a problem. Can't. Oh, there we go. Couldn't jump and couldn't get up that ledge, so stick that on 7, which is where I normally keep it. Okay, not going to die just yet, that's good. One bed. Just throw down some temporary stuff quickly here. Make a more formal base once we've got a bit established. So they can go there, right next to our food farm. And let's take out this dodo. Okay, so as you can see, we've got some rather annoying fog limiting visibility at the moment, so I'm also going to craft Mr. Fister's fog remover. Already crafted it, there we go. So this is a little plinth with a statue of a dodo on it, sort of translucent, and he can watch over our ARK and help us see further. There we go, lovely. Okay, so we've got a few more levels to apply here, 3 to be precise. And let's put 2 more into stamina for now. It's probably not going to go much higher with that generally. And let's make a start on fortitude, because we're going to need some of that. Right. Yeah, let's just keep chucking wood and meat into that. It's as good a place for it as any. And we should really think about getting some armour crafted. And probably a water skin. Right, there we go, full set of cloth armour, and what skins are we going to use? Let's go for the bear chest, and the hunter hat. Anything else good in there? Nah, that'll do for now. These as well, I've adjusted it in the iron eye so they can store a bit more stuff. Made it 100 slots, that's just because I hate having loads of boxes cluttering up my base all the time. Obviously it does have the side benefit of me needing to get less materials to craft the boxes, but oh well. We're going to put that just down here. Like I said, this is very much just a temporary starter base. I might build a little bit more around here, but I think longer term I'm going to want to move up the river. There's a spot just up near the green obelisk. I'll try to remember to put an arrow on showing on the map there. But yeah, that's where I'm planning to move, sort of end game for this. Just 'cause it's nearer to a lot of the resources we'll need, it's nearer to a lot of the good taming zones for some of the dinos I want, especially Spinosaurs. So that is the plan. Hopefully only be down here for the first couple of episodes, if that. So, I'm just going to go out, keep levelling up till we can get the tranks, which I think is not very far away, and then we will have a go at, well, we'll get some equipment made up and have a go at taming something. Okay, so we've just got our S+ pestle mortar placed. Gonna have to make some narcotics soon, and I've just picked some meat out of the fire. I'm just going to split that. So if you right click, you can go split stack and split all. So they are all going to spoil in just over a minute, and then we can get going on some narcotics and trank arrows from that. Right, any second now, and we will have, there we go, 73 spoiled meat. So where did I leave the narco berries? Okay, not got a huge amount of those. And voila, we have 11 narcotics. Okay, so I'm just going to pop out again and gather up lots of material to make some arrows. So what do we need for that? Fibre, which we've had a fair amount of. Flint and thatch. How much fibre have we got? 600. Yeah, we've got some thatch and stuff. Let's just take all of that. And make a hell of a load of arrows. That'll be good. Okay, trank arrows learned, and there's that narcotic. Right, so we can make 11 of those for now. It's probably not going to be enough to knock out anything bigger than a dillo, really. Probably make some more before we go for any tames. And there we go, our 2 bows. So, I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. We're just going to gather up some more narco berries and make some narcotics to make more trank arrows. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so we've got our 21 more narcotic. Let's make some trank darts. And that should put us on 33. I think that should be enough to tame something worthwhile. Probably going to go for a trike first. As I said, they make great early game gatherers. Although a pteranodon is walking right into my face, and we're going to need one of those too. So, join me in the next episode, and we'll see what we go for. Thanks for watching. Any engagement would be great. If you want to subscribe or drop a comment, it'd be brilliant. Let me know what you think, if there's anything I can do to improve, or anything you'd like to see. Until next time, thanks for checking this out. I'm the Trojan, and yeah, hope to see you again soon.